What's up, everyone? So I tried doing this video earlier and didn't like the way it came out, so I figured I'll just do it again and just use this as an example before I start building. But this is the build right here. It's a cute little bunker base. It's got me through a few wipes. I wouldn't really use it during a monthly. I think you'd accumulate too much stuff, but during a weekly, especially on a fresh wipe, it's a pretty good build. So let's go ahead and go through this. So I put this here. You got to be careful though. You can't get murder-lated on it by yourself. If you open the door and there's somebody actually there. But if you're fighting somebody through here, it's a decent airlock. And if somebody tries to elite you, if you do get killed, which you know may happen, the flame turret kind of protects you until you can come back and shut the door. And these will originally be double doors unless you have the VP for garage doors, but. And here's your lovely furnace area. And you can replace this garage door with the window piece, but recently on console they nerfed the windows, so to get the good windows you have to actually have a tier 3. Here, I'll show you guys real fast. The armored window, it says reinforced window bars, but it actually has the glass in it now like it does on PC. So you have to have this if you want the one that's 500 health. The regular windows on the tier 2 is only like 350 now. So it's not as strong as the garage door. So the garage door is easier to get, and yeah, it does the job. And you can actually see that the whole bunker is actually HQM, and you can see how cheap it is. Here, I'll go ahead and... I mean, 38 hike wall and 291 metal frags is fairly cheap, considering that, you know, the amount of protection you get from this base. The cheapest way to raid this base would be through the doors. Well, through one door and then through here, this wall. And that's still going to be at least 15 rockets. So, but anyway, so yeah. If you look at the storage in here, you got box here. These boxes. Usually I use one as like a med box, and one of them is a charcoal box. You get a lot of charcoal these in the small furnaces. And then if you have a tier 3, you can fit 2 boxes under here. I'll show you guys how to do that if you want, but it's fairly easy. You put the first box down, you rotate, put the second box down, and then rotate it so it's facing you. I put a shotgun trap here. If you put a shotgun trap up here, it doesn't work because somebody can actually peek it without it going off. It's kind of delicate, but they can do it. They can break it with spears or a jackhammer. So I usually just put it here. That just seems to be the best place to put it. Unless they go through one of these foundations, they actually go through here and come down. It's gonna murder them. They're gonna have to deal with it. So, and then they have a garage door to deal with. So basically, it's got 3 garage doors. Well, 2 garage doors. The third one's over here, but they probably ain't gonna go for that one. I upgraded to an armored door. Eventually, you'll probably get one on a weekly. I mean, depending on how much you grind. And here's the last 2 small boxes. I use these as depot boxes. They're pretty handy. Or if I don't feel like opening up my bunker, I can farm and just run the furnaces. Let's say I'm only going to be on for a little bit and I don't want to break the bunker and, you know, fucking have to deal with sealing it back up. I can just farm, run back, you know, even run monuments, keep like a green card and a fuse in here, a blue card and a fuse. So it's not bad. It's a decent little base. I really wouldn't push it as a solo or a duo. It's mostly just a solo base. You can fit another sleeping bag in here if you try to organize the way the bag is, you know, but honestly, this is basically just a solo weekly base. Maybe he uses a monthly or have like a bunch of these bases scattered throughout, but I don't see you guys being able to push it. But yeah. Oh, and I was going to say, I would definitely metal these ceiling pieces because you don't want them to be able to shortcut any of these garage doors or armored door. This one is not that big of a deal because it is the airlock. Usually I'll leave the airlock stone. And I usually leave these walls stone because it kind of hides that you have an HQM bunker. But if you're just going to, you know, metal frag the whole thing, you can do that also. Oh, and I should probably show you how to seal this base. I know a lot of people will say something. I changed my controller settings. I have a D-pad again. Usually I use the bumpers, but I was playing another game earlier. So when you want to seal up the bunker, you just go like this. and then seal this with the material of your choice. I usually use HQM because it's not that expensive. And then you can just shut this. And boom, your bunker is sealed. And usually I just chill here and log off. And then when you want to go back into the bunker, you just kill yourself. Spawn in on your bunker bag. I'm going to use the hammer because I'm on a building server. It will break this, and that breaks the seal, because the foundations don't give you any stability. And you're good to go. Okay, so this base has a simple starter design, which is pretty cool. It's just a 1x1, basically. And I'm just going to have slap it down right here. Hopefully this isn't fucked. And you want to stone this right away. Have a double door ready to go with the lock. Okay. And the other thing you want to do here is the TC. You want to make sure you have it all the way in the back as far as possible into the side. Just want to have it as close to the corner as you can. That should be good. We'll see if I fucked it up. And then close off the roof, of course. Alright, so basically I started off with 10k stone. It's stacked because I'm on the building server. So we really didn't use that much, and we have the base already going. So next up, you're going to need space for your goodies. So when you put a box down, if you want to get it super straight, this is my trick. You can make sure that it comes out of the wall evenly. And another trick I learned is if you have flippers, that actually makes you slow down your movement. Yeah, these people next to me are actually raiding on a building server. Imagine. Okay, so you can get a box in there. Pretty close. Looks about right. I don't know. I might have fucked it up, but I'm not gonna get too mad right now. And so then you put a sleeping bag down right about here. And you put your first furnace right about here. Alright, and then you're good to start going. And then when you're ready to expand, what you want to do is a lot of people don't realize this, but you can actually kind of start... Wait, can I not build this? I might have fucked up already. Okay. Okay, so depending on what you want to do, you can make this an airlock here. And just upgrade this one to wood. But you're going to break it out later. And put a double door here. So, just because I have plenty of stone and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and leave that. Okay, so... Normally you'd have the two single doors, the first one stone, right here, this would be stone, this one would be wood. And you'd leave it like that, you know, so you can get in and out or whatever. And you'd put this so it's easier to hop into your shit. It's like, let me just start stoning stuff. Normally I break this one out, and I'll use it like a garden. You can plant stuff in there. Okay, so you'd stone all this. Okay. And you gotta put a half wall here. Seal everything up. Oh, I put full wall, because I'm dumb. Good stuff. Oh, let me make another single door real fast. I think I have enough locks made. So like I was saying, you can actually make this the airlock if you make a single door here, and just make that one wood and break it later. But normally, I'll just make that a double door. But that's up to you, depending on how, you know, your situation's going. And right now, you can already get the bunker seal going. So the bunker seal is like this. You'd stack this, you break the bottom one, and then you upgrade this one. Now, you might wonder why I didn't just put a whole wall here. It's because you want the stone south side facing outward, and this one facing this way. So, later when you do the honeycomb, you can reverse this, but that's just the way it's got to be for now. Okay, so now we got this down, we got another door. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stone this for a door frame here. Stone it. Now you can put a new doorway here. You want this one going inward. And a thing I kind of neglected to say is when you're looking at your TC, your starter base, you want to put the bunker. I always put the TC on the left side, and then I put the bunker's opening on the left side. And the reason why is if you do it the other way, the airlock will be all kinds of funky. It doesn't work. This way we have the airlock here, like this. Once you put the shelf in that I'm going to show you how to put in, yeah, I'll put in the shelf and everything. Actually, I'll just seal this up because somebody could easily deep on me right now. Okay, it's not wanting to connect. There we go. Okay, so you put the shelf here. You don't have to put the shelf in right now, but the sooner you put the shelf in, the better. Because it makes this like an airlock. You can't get through. Somebody's trying to knock on my door, isn't it? Now that you have that all set up, for my bench down. Now, you normally wouldn't have tier 3 this quickly, but I'm rich like that, so. And we're gonna make garage doors.
Yo, I'm gonna give you a SAR. Here, I'm gonna leave the SAR outside. I dropped it later.
Thanks, man. I'm actually recording something right now on my capture card. Thanks, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I record on my capture card. Yeah. I was doing a bunker-based video. Somebody was asking me on how to do it, so I was recording it for him. I was going to send it to him. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. Kind of had a little bit of a distraction there. Ran into somebody who's being actually chill, so I figured I'd help him out for a minute. He actually gave me a star, so can't complain. Okay, so I can't remember where we were, so I'm just going to try to pick up as best as I can. So I made a garage door. Actually, I didn't make a garage door. Okay, so I'm going to make 3 garage doors. I need 2 code locks, or 2 key locks, because I'm solo. I need code locks. Okay, so, oh, I'm dumb. So like I said, you can put a window frame here, but I prefer the garage door. But if you want to put a window frame, you can slap it down here too. But make sure you put the furnaces in here first. My only problem with that is they're kind of actually hard to reach. So, I don't know, just, in my opinion, I think this works better. And stone this. You can metal these if you have the metal, but I usually just leave these ones stone. At least for now, anyway. Okay, so you can kind of see the roller through the outside, so it doesn't matter too much, but I like to try to face the rollers going inward, because then when you seal up this honeycomb, I should do this. So when you seal this honeycomb, then they won't be able to see the doors as well. And eventually, you know, we're going to do the roof and everything. And like I said, you could have made this doorway wood and put a sheet door here and then broke it later, but I'm not a big fan of that. If you have the metal, I just usually put a double door here until I get the garage door BP'd. And then I slap a garage door here there. Now, our base is coming together pretty well so far. And yeah, I put the bench down really bad. I'm sorry. If it's done. Wait. I'm sorry. I gotta fix it. I gotta fix it. I don't care if it fucks it up. I did a really bad job putting it down. That should be better. Yep, see? Pretty flush against the wall. And you could actually put it closer to this right here, but if you put a drop box on here later, kind of helps if it's a little bit away from the wall. But anyways, let's just go ahead and continue. So now that we got another garage door, this up. And the reason why, okay. It doesn't matter which side you put the roller. I kind of like just having the roller on this side. And I will say, bro tip right here, just go ahead and metal this. It stops people from being able to see it on the outside, and it helps you put boxes down a lot easier. Speaking of which, now that we have this area opened up, what I like to do is put the sleeping bag like right about here. Like that's good. And the reason why is because I like to put a fireplace here. And you can put a bear rug over your head. It helps a lot with healing. My building numbers are going to be skewed, I'm sorry. Okay, so now we have this all set up. Oop. Did I make 3 furnaces yet? Now we're going to make 3 furnaces. Now we have this shit set up for it. Yeah, I know the star doesn't have any ammo in it. It's just not a hammer, so I don't have to worry about accidentally upgrading anything. Alright, when the furnaces are done. Now, I recommend jumping on top of this when you're going to put the furnaces down. For some reason, I just seem to get the better angle out of this. And I like just to rotate it and put the right one down first. And then put this one in. Boom. Now, all the furnaces are down. And you can actually, if I'm not dumb, it's slightly coordinated. You can actually jump up and, yeah, reach all the furnaces. And basically spit the stuff out when you film up too much. So it's not, like, hard to reach. So with the windows, sometimes you can't reach them. So it's just a pain in the ass. Especially when it's high quality spits out. And, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. So anyways, that's the furnace room. Done. Boom. So now that that's done, we can focus on doing the honeycomb next, and making some more boxes. Did I not put the locks on everything? Oh, I guess I did. Okay, I made extra locks then. Okay, so I actually don't have enough stone for the honeycomb. So I'm just gonna actually kill your spawn real fast. Oof, I don't think, oh wait, I have this sleeping bag outside. It's a life hack. Okay, so I'm actually going to make the boxes before I do anything else. So, just for the bottom, makes it easier. Nope, I need a third one. Alright. So let's see if I actually put this first box in correctly. You'll know you put the first box in correctly if you can put it right in that gap right there. It looks like I did, so let's see here. Oh, I might have fucked it up. I think I fucked it up. Why is it being stupid? Nope, nope, I got it. Boom. Okay. So this is how the boxes should look. There's going to be a little gap here because of TC. You can't do anything about that. It is what it is. And then you put the box right here. Boom. Make sure you lock them all. Lock all your boxes. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's honestly the best thing that you can do for yourself. I'm just gonna deep us on this stupid crap I don't need. I do not need scrap. A bunch of scrap in my other base too. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the honeycomb. Okay, so the trick with the honeycomb is I hope I didn't fuck this up. Looks like it's alright. It's close, but don't put the one right here for now. Okay. So basically what you do with this one, kind of a life hack here, put that there. And that actually put the one on the inside, so you can actually see it on the inside. Make sure you break that. And then you come up here. And you take the half walls. Right? And you can actually do this from inside of your base, the half walls. It's kind of funny. But I just want to do it up here so I can show you guys. Okay, so this top part costs 1,500, right? So, and what I always do is metal frag this one, and then stone this. Alright. Now, just this top part right here. That's 1.5 nodes, 1,500. So, boom. So basically less than 2 nodes, you got the top part done, right? And I usually like to think it costs 1,000 for one of these, even though it doesn't. I mean, this is like, what, 150? Each one of them's 300, and this one's 75. So it's pretty close. So I like to think this is about 4 nodes, right? Now, I always just do these ones first, right? And the life hack here is I throw all my wood on the ground, right? That way I can just do this. And I am being a little risky because I do have metal in my inventory, but okay. I was like, why won't I let me pick it up? I get interrupted talking as like deep for a little bit. Kind of making this take a little longer. Normally this would take only a few minutes. But normally I do the same thing here where you just throw the wood in, but I'm just gonna do this real fast. And the reason why I do the foundations and the ceiling tile first is it makes it easier to upgrade. If you didn't upgrade it now, when I'm gonna have to climb up on the roof and all that, it's annoying. Okay. So now usually I upgrade these and I turn them facing this way. So somebody, if they do go through doors, they can't try to south side pick them. Just in case you didn't HQM the whole inside yet. Now I'm gonna actually build a fireplace real fast. Or, yeah. Wish I had enough fuel for a lantern. Oh, that's kind of a mess up on my part. I'm up for it actually to make 2 fireplaces. They're cheap. Normally I would put a fireplace by the front door, so like right here in the corner. Or campfire or whatever. So you can see if you're being door camped or not. Oh, and you can see, well, those are crafting. This is the shelf that I put in. And I usually always stone it. You can upgrade it to metal later if you really want to, but I feel like stone's good enough. I'll throw 1,000 wood on there. Now, these right here are really important. You should metal these as soon as you can. It's really cheap to metal them, right? But if you got the facilities for it, HQM them right away, or armor them. But metal's hella cheap. HQM's really cheap too, it's only 13. But if you don't have the 13 HQM for whatever reason, just sheet metal them. Like, as soon as possible. Because these are the weak spots to your bunker right here. But we have plenty of HQM. So I'm just going to go ahead and HQM everything while I have the chance. Because when you start putting boxes up there, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Now, if you want to HQM a certain area first, this would be the most important part, the TC area. You necessarily don't have to do the floor on this one. You can leave this one sheet, but I usually HQM it just in case. You can actually leave a sheet on either one. I just, you know, like to do it. So, yeah. I'm just going to throw a stack in there, so I don't have to worry about upkeep. And this is really cheap. So now that we got that done, I'm just going to go ahead and make a single armored door, because at a certain point you should be able to at least get a single armored door. Maybe not a double door, but the single should be, that should be doable. And after you do what's crafting, you take this lock off real fast. Boom. Pick this up. And I'm also going to make 2 small boxes with 2 locks. Actually, you know what? I'm dumb. You actually need a 3rd one. And you'll see why you need a 3rd one here in a sec. Okay, there we go. You need one to stand up on, or you just not gonna work, my guys. So this box, you just want to rotate it once, and you want to try to get as close to in the corner as possible. I know it's kind of hard, but that should do it. Don't throw the lock on yet. You want to make sure that you yeah. Actually can put the other box in, because you might have to pick this one up and move it around a little bit, get the next box in. And I might have to turn this off so I don't kill myself on it. Let's see. Come on, stupid box. Well, I'm here, I'm just gonna pull it down. Yeah, there's a storage box, right? So this box, you want to rotate it so basically so all the locks are facing inward. This one is not easy. Yeah, and I'm not even going to try to lie to you guys. But once you get it, you get it. And boom. Boom. Lock up. And this door you can have facing anyway. I usually have it facing inward for a few reasons. say you have this one open and you die, it's not hanging this way and harder to close. You can actually, okay, so like say, you know, somebody's trying to kill you or go deep. I can close it from here. So that's why I usually have that one closed inward, because this shelf and this door kind of act like as a airlock anyway. So there we go. And now that we have that up, I would just like to metal this stuff now. And you can start metaling these walls too if you want. It's just then it makes the HQM show out or like, you know, stick out more. So I usually just don't do that. But we can boom boom. Now your whole base is oh wait. Good job. I'm done. Boom. So now you can see the cost of the base is pretty cheap. And, oh, I didn't bring the hemp seed with me. You can plant hemp here. You can put a box here for food or whatever. So, you can put a spare box right here. Not all the time. It depends how the area is. Sometimes you actually can't put a box here. Well, this one's low and the terrain's fine. So, yeah. Like I said, this is a good little garden area. You can plant hemp. Be careful, though. If you plant it too far to the edges, people can see it through the base. Like, see it through the foundation. So, just keep that in mind. But, yeah. And now, I guess while we're here, I'll go ahead and start putting more boxes in. So you can see how we do that. And it's that simple. Pretty much everything's already done. I mean, you can start sheet metaling everything on the base if you really want to. I usually don't. I leave all this stuff all stone. Just, I don't know, it just makes it stand out less. Oh, I didn't even think about it. I didn't make those two small boxes. This box is kind of a pain in the ass because it doesn't. It's hard to like line up. You'll know you fucked it up though if you can't put this box down without it sticking through the garage door. This one's a pain in the ass too. Some of these boxes are just super hard to put down. Like. So yeah, I might have messed this one up. It's being a pain in my ass. Oh, that's what she said. Good news is, yeah, see, I didn't get it perfect. Looks like it's actually pretty close, though. I'll probably still be able to put the small boxes up. These small boxes here have a lot more leeway than the large boxes down there do. If you have a hard time putting these large boxes down here, you can use small boxes. It's just not going to get the same amount of storage. So, and this one. Now we just lock them all up. And see, it's really hard to reach that back wall from here. So you gotta really HQM all this first before you start putting all these boxes in. So now you got all the boxes. You can put one more here, but it kind of sticks out. But I mean, if you're desperate for space, you can put one there. But normally what I do to make up space is here. Okay. It's kind of stupid. Put one there. Then you hold X, rotate, and this fire's probably gonna burn the shit out of me while I'm trying to do this. Let me turn it off. Hopefully it's not too dark. Looks like it's brighter now. I know my recordings are always more bright. I kind of like to stick this box out a little bit more, just so you can kind of see it if you have a shotgun trap here. But yeah, whatever. Be careful. I've accidentally picked that up and I was trying to rotate it, and I had to do it all over again. It damages your workbench. So make sure you hit the right button when you have the hammer out around this. Don't hit X. This is what I'm saying. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you look at everything, I mean, you can put double doors here if you want, the double armored doors, but it makes it super hard to actually get to these boxes. So you're kind of stuck with a garage door on this one. These ones you can put armored doors. I would just keep a garage door on that one, not even gonna lie. This one you can do an armored door. It's just a pain in the ass, and it does, depending on which way you face the doors, it might clip through one of these walls. So that they clip through this wall over here, so you can close it from in here. But I feel like the garage doors work the best here, and a single armored door works here really well. I mean, you still have to go through sheet door, armored door, garage door, then HQM wall if you go through doors. If you go through the one door, is a single door HQM wall, or stone and HQM. Or you can just full out sheet and HQM the whole thing. That works too. Oh well, I didn't do this one. I am really slipping. At least the other base is better. What are you doing, PL? Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't really think about anything else to do with it. Maybe just for shits and giggles, I'll go around and I'll sheet metal the whole thing. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll make another armored door, so you can see its final form. Gears. Oh. Need scrap. A lot of people don't realize you can BP components like gears and stuff. It actually helps. I'm just gonna make 15 of them. That's super cheap. But right now, if you look at the upkeep, it's really cheap. And I think I already showed you guys how to unseal the seal and unseal the bunker. So 37 high qual, 38 high qual, 291 metal frags, and less than a 1 stone node for daily upkeep. I mean, dude, you barely have to farm for this. You can run you run water treatment, recycle everything, and then just hit 1 stone node, and you're pretty much set for the day. Like, there's not a lot of upkeep going on in this base. And I think, oh, make sure to lock your boxes. Oh, and you can also put the shotgun trap here, like I was saying, and the flame turret. You can, you know, put the rest of the stuff on here however you want. And yeah, let's just go ahead and start. I'm just gonna start metaling everything. The way these garage doors are set with the rollers inward, you really can't see them from the outside. If you did them the other way, you actually see them from the outside. So make sure they're facing towards the bunker. Okay, so this door is gonna be important that I gotta make the lock. So I'm just gonna go around and sheet metal everything. It's you're still so inclined to. I might actually have a hard time reaching the foundations though, I'm not gonna lie. I can, okay. Some of these foundations are hella low. Now, I don't have a ladder to get up there, so what I'm gonna do is put a foundation down. Who's this guy? Is he gonna try to kill me? Oh, it's him. It's homie. And, I don't really know what else is stone in here. Trying to look. Oh, why did I make a second lock? I'm dumb sometimes. I'm sorry, guys. Boom. So, still, it's a super cheap upkeep. Even full metal like this. It's such an easy base to do. I mean, that's less than 3 metal nodes. Each furnace, if you stack it properly, can cook 600 metal frags, right? So, if you fill up one furnace, you're almost full, like, for your whole upkeep. So, I mean, it's literally 3 nodes. It's hella cheap. I mean, and then the less you actually have to have the furnaces going for metal and all that, the more you can have them going for sulfur and, you know, blowing people's shit up. So, anyways, yeah, that's the upkeep for this base. It's hella cheap. I've rocked it a couple wipes. I think like 3 or 4 wipes, and I haven't been full rated. I mean, people have gone through doors and stuff, but usually when they get to the HQM and they realize it's a bunker base, they don't really feel like spending the 15 rockets. Especially since I usually have the outside of the base all stone, so it doesn't look so juicy. And then like the last day or two of the weekly, I'll metal it. So if anyone does get any ideas, they go, shit, that's not worth. Because I mean, it's just a decent raid. I mean, it's 23 rockets right now through the hardest part, and through the easiest part, it's still it's 18 rockets. So armored door, I think, is 3 rockets. So, and then when you're getting ready to get off, you just do this. Wait. Make sure you name your bag, please. I have another bag named Bunker, so I'm just going to put Bunker too. Make sure it's identifiable as well. And make sure you close your garage doors. There's nothing more annoying than not closing your garage doors and sealing your bunker. We're really dumb. And make the south side facing the inside of the bunker. It's a pro tip. You don't really have to make that wood. There's not an exploit anymore on breaking that. Oh shit. I really did forget to... That was embarrassing. I'll edit that out, don't worry. So... We'll do this again. Take two. Okay, so when you want to seal your bunker, you just go like this. So it's only 7 HQM, 50 metal frags, or 75 stone. Then you shut that and log off, right? And then when you want to go in your bunker, just boom, kill yourself. In the game, not in real life. Don't get all butthurt, YouTube. A bunch of pussies. Spawn in your bag. And this is a building server, so I'm just going to use the hammer, but you would use a tool. Honestly, you could just use the rock. The rock's kind of fun. And boom, you cut up your lifeless body for animal fat, you know? And, yeah. Go about your day. Anyways, yeah, hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell. Also leave a like, a comment if you think, you know, I fucked up on anything. I'm sure I did. And if you have any suggestions of videos you want to see later, let me know down in the comments as well. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day, and hope you enjoy the base, guys. Deuces, everyone.